luxury snakeskin bag costs $5,000 to $20,000, depending on the brand. Can you believe it? Australian snakes help farmers earn thousands of dollars a night. The secret of raising snakes for their skin will surprise you. Let's keep watching until the end to find out, and don't forget to leave a number 1. Snakes in Australia are not only famous for their diversity but are also raised for their skin as a highly profitable industry. Although many species are venomous, some non-venomous snakes with long bodies, glossy scales, and unique patterns are favored in the fashion industry. They have strong adaptability, are resistant to diseases, and are easy to care for in captivity. Australian snakeskin is highly valued for its durability, natural sheen, and distinctive patterns, making it an ideal material for high-end fashion products. With a meticulous processing method, each piece of snakeskin becomes a handcrafted work of art with high value on the international market. Scientific enclosure design is a key factor that determines the success of a snakeskin farming operation. A standard enclosure not only ensures safety for the farmers but also creates an ideal environment that helps snakes grow healthily with smooth, shiny skin. In Australia, modern farms often use automated housing systems capable of precisely controlling temperature, humidity, and lighting. Snakes are reptiles that are highly sensitive to environmental conditions, so maintaining a stable temperature of around 25 to 30 degrees Celsius is essential. In addition, the enclosures are designed to be spacious enough for the snakes to move around while minimizing contact between individuals to avoid stress and disease. The materials used for the enclosures are also carefully selected to ensure they do not damage the snake's skin during daily activity. Advanced sanitation and waste treatment systems are equipped to keep the environment clean, preventing skin diseases that could directly affect the product's value. Thanks to this scientific design, snake farms in Australia are able to improve skin quality, increase productivity, and maintain sustainable profits. The diet of snakes raised for their skin directly affects their health and skin quality. At Australian farms, snakes are fed small animals such as baby mice and small birds that are disease-controlled and safe. Protein-rich food along with vitamins and minerals helps boost the immune system and supports the shedding process. Feeding snakes on a regular schedule helps avoid stress and health issues, resulting in thicker, more elastic skin that increases in value at harvest. A strict diet is an important factor in producing snakeskin that meets high-end market standards. Do you have any questions? If so, leave a comment and I'll be happy to explain more in detail. The breeding system of snakes raised for their skin is also strictly managed to ensure a high-quality and stable source of stock for the farm. In Australia, snakes typically breed seasonally, laying 10 to 20 eggs at a time, and the incubation process is tightly controlled in terms of temperature and humidity to increase the success rate of hatching. Modern farms also apply techniques to monitor the reproductive health of each snake, selecting the healthiest individuals for breeding to improve both the quality and quantity of offspring. Understanding the breeding system not only helps increase farming efficiency but also ensures a sustainable stock source, an extremely important factor for maintaining long-term profitability. Taking advantage of the humidity and heat from the snake enclosures, many households also grow papaya right next to them. The plants sprout quickly, grow strong, and are harvested early. This dual model system helps significantly increase income. Would you dare to try it? Papaya is an easy-to-grow plant that develops quickly and begins bearing fruit after just 5 to 6 months. It loves sunlight, tolerates drought well, and is resistant to pests, so the maintenance cost is low. Papaya fruit is highly nutritious and in strong demand year-round, both domestically and for export. Especially, papaya produces fruit continuously and can be harvested regularly every week, giving growers a stable cash flow. Papaya has thin skin, sweet flesh, and is rich in vitamins A and C, as well as enzymes that aid digestion. It can be eaten ripe or green, is easy to sell, highly nutritious, and popular all year round. To produce highly nutritious papaya fruits, growers select only the highest quality seeds. The cultivation process is relatively straightforward, though it requires adherence to proper techniques. Premium seeds are germinated in seedling trays or pots for approximately 15 to 20 days. Once the seedlings reach a height of 20 to 30 centimeters, they are transplanted into well-aerated, well-drained soil, with each plant spaced 2 to 2.5 meters apart. After transplanting, consistent moisture must be maintained, and organic fertilizer should be applied every 2 weeks. Routine maintenance tasks such as weeding and loosening the soil around the base of the plants are also essential. After about 5 to 6 months, the plants begin to flower and bear fruit. At this stage, growers typically remove the early small or deformed fruits to allow the plant to focus resources on producing higher quality ones. Starting from the 6th month, harvesting can occur weekly, and depending on the variety, this cycle may continue for 6 months to over a year. A sign that papayas are ready for harvest is when the skin changes from dark green to a yellowish tint near the stem or tip of the fruit. For nearby markets, fruits can be picked when about 1/3 ripe. For longer transport, they should be harvested when just starting to change color to prevent bruising. Harvesting should be done in the early morning or late afternoon, using a knife to gently cut the stem to avoid scratching the skin. After picking, the fruits are sorted by size, ripeness, and color. Those that meet quality standards are washed, drained, and carefully packed into foam boxes or plastic baskets. If stored properly, papayas can stay fresh for 5 to 7 days, making them suitable for both domestic consumption and export. Regular weekly harvesting provides farmers with a continuous cash flow. Have you ever considered a model where you harvest regularly and profit steadily like this? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Papaya is a versatile fruit that can be processed into many valuable dishes and products. When ripe, papaya is used for fresh eating, smoothies, ice cream, or dried snacks, products that are highly popular on the market due to their natural sweetness and high nutritional value. Ripe papaya can also be sliced and canned for export, bringing high economic value to growers. Green papaya can be used in dishes such as papaya salad, stir-fried papaya, or stewed soups. This variety in preparation methods has turned papaya from a common fruit into a potential export item that can generate high income if properly utilized. Sheep farming is a highly profitable path in Australia. Sheep are easy to raise and require little labor, producing 4 to 6 kilograms of wool per year, which sells for $30 to $50 per kilogram. Lamb meat is also in high demand, giving farmers double the profit. With just a few dozen sheep, it's possible to earn several $1,000s each month. Australia is one of the countries with ideal natural conditions for sheep farming. With a temperate, dry climate, Australia is especially suitable for grazing sheep on vast pastures. States like New South Wales, Victoria, and Western Australia possess vast grasslands, creating favourable environments for sheep to thrive. In terms of scale, Australia ranks among the top countries with the largest sheep populations in the world, with over 70 million sheep. Farming methods here are quite diverse, including traditional free-range grazing and industrial farming. Large farms use modern monitoring systems to track the health and productivity of their flocks. Popular sheep breeds include Merino sheep, famous for their fine, high-quality wool, Dorper breed, raised mainly for meat, and crossbred sheep, which combine both purposes. Thanks to favourable conditions and advanced farming methods, Australia has become a global leader in the sheep farming industry. The sheep farming industry in Australia provides many valuable products. Sheep wool, especially merino wool, is highly regarded for its fineness and superior quality, making Australia the largest exporter of sheep wool in the world. Lamb and mutton are nutrient-rich food sources, consumed domestically and exported to many countries. In addition, sheepskin is used in the fashion industry and furniture manufacturing, contributing to the economic value of the farming sector. Olives have many health benefits, as they are rich in antioxidants and heart-healthy unsaturated fats. They are primarily grown in Mediterranean countries like Spain, Italy, and Greece. The olive harvest season typically takes place from September to November each year. Since the 1960s, farmers have used machinery to harvest olives, reducing labor and saving time. The machines work by shaking the tree trunk, causing the olives to fall onto a net placed underneath. After harvesting, the olives are gathered and prepared for the oil extraction process. Are you still watching the video? Please leave a 0 if you are. Let's move on to the avocado harvest and oil extraction process. Avocados are typically harvested when they are mature but not fully ripe, about 6 to 8 months after the flowers bloom. Farmers usually determine the right time to harvest based on the size and firmness of the fruit. The harvesting is mainly done by hand, using shears or a sharp knife to separate the fruit from the branch without damaging the tree. This method helps protect the tree for future harvests and maintains the quality of the avocados. The avocados are washed and then placed in a blender to be processed into a thick green paste, with the skins and pits removed. This paste is then put into a press, where the oil and liquid are separated through a cold pressing process. The machine filters the mixture through a sieve, leaving behind the shimmering yellow-green avocado oil. The process of producing peanut oil begins with selecting high-quality peanuts that are free from mold or damage. After cleaning, the peanuts are roasted at temperatures of about 120 to 140 degrees Celsius to preserve their natural flavor and make oil extraction easier. Once roasted, the peanuts are cooled and ground into a paste. The oil extraction process starts when the peanut paste is placed into either a cold press or a hot press. Cold pressing preserves the oil's quality, while hot pressing yields more oil but may reduce some of its nutrients. After extraction, the oil goes through a filtration stage to remove any remaining solids. Finally, the oil is bottled and stored in a cool, dry place to maintain its quality and flavor. Peanut oil is light yellow, has a rich flavor, and is widely used in cooking. Olive oil is rich in nutrients such as vitamins E and K, omega-9 fatty acids, and powerful antioxidants. This type of oil is well known for its benefits in supporting heart health, reducing inflammation, and improving skin appearance. Olive oil is commonly used in vegetable salads due to its mild and delicate flavor. When paired with leafy greens, olive oil enhances the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. It is especially suitable for those on a diet, individuals aiming to maintain their figure, and anyone concerned about cardiovascular health. Everyone knows that walnuts are great for brain health, but not many realize that they can also be used to produce oil. Walnut trees are widely grown in countries like the United States, China, Iran, and Turkey. The harvest typically occurs in the fall when the outer husks turn brown and crack open. Harvesting machines are attached to the tree trunk and shaken vigorously to make the walnuts fall to the ground. Afterward, they use vacuum machines or rakes to collect the walnuts into a central location. The olive oil extraction process begins by thoroughly washing the olives to remove dirt and impurities. Afterward, the olives, including their skins and pits, are crushed into a paste. This paste is then kneaded for about 30 to 40 minutes to separate the oil from the other components. Next, the mixture is placed in centrifuge to extract the oil. The first drops of oil are called extra virgin olive oil because they are unrefined and untreated. In some parts of the world, especially in Mediterranean countries like Italy, Spain, and Greece, people still use traditional methods to extract olive oil. Instead of modern machinery, they use large stone wheels to crush the olives. The olives are placed on a pressing surface, and then the stone wheel is turned manually or with animal power to crush the olives. Although this method is labor-intensive, it is preserved for producing pure olive oil with a rich and traditional flavor. Do you like using olive oil? Leave a 1 if you do. The process of extracting walnut oil begins with cleaning and drying the walnuts to remove dirt and impurities. Once the nuts are dried, their shells are removed to obtain the inner kernels. Next, the walnut kernels are ground into a paste to prepare for the oil extraction process. There are two main methods for extracting walnut oil: cold pressing and hot pressing. Cold pressing involves compressing the kernels under high pressure without using heat, which helps retain natural nutrients and flavor. Hot pressing, on the other hand, uses heat to increase the oil yield, but this process can reduce some of the walnut's nutrients due to the high temperatures. As of 2023, the retail price of walnut oil worldwide ranges from approximately $5.32 to $9.52 per kilogram. In some countries like Turkey and Iran, people still use traditional methods to make walnut butter. Walnuts are roasted in a pan with sugar to create a sweet and fragrant flavor. Once the mixture cools and dries, the walnuts are crushed using a mortar and pestle or a grinder, and then stored in glass jars for long-term preservation. Walnut butter is commonly used in baking, adding a rich and nutty flavor to recipes. China is the largest producer of peanuts and has the highest harvest volume in the world. According to 2023 statistics, China produces about 17 million tons of peanuts, accounting for nearly 37% of global production. The fertile land and favorable climate in provinces such as Shandong, Henan, and Guangdong have helped China maintain its leading position in this sector. Following China, India and Nigeria are the next largest producers, with annual production of 10 million tons and 4 million tons, respectively. Peanut oil contains important nutrients such as vitamin E, omega-6, omega-9, and antioxidants that help protect cardiovascular health. When used for frying, peanut oil has a high smoke point, around 230 degrees Celsius, which means it degrades less and maintains the natural flavor of the food. Compared to other oils like soybean oil or palm oil, peanut oil produces fewer harmful compounds when heated to high temperatures, while imparting a rich, nutty flavor that enhances the taste of dishes. Everyone knows that almonds have numerous health benefits, but few realize that the United States is the largest producer of almonds in the world. California alone accounts for about 80% of global almond production, thanks to its warm climate and ideal soil conditions. Each year, the U.S. produces over 1.3 million tons of almonds, with the majority exported to countries such as India, China, and various European nations. Almonds are rich in unsaturated fats, protein, fiber, and vitamin E, which help lower cholesterol and enhance cardiovascular health. Additionally, almonds are processed into cooking oil, making them suitable for those on a diet. Making almond oil at home is quite simple and worth trying. First, you need to roast the almonds at a low temperature for about 10 to 15 minutes to activate the natural oils. Next, place the almonds in a blender and blend until you get a smooth paste. Use a cheesecloth or strainer to separate the oil from the solids. This process can take a few hours to a few days, but the quality will surely not disappoint you. Once done, store the oil in a sealed jar in a cool, dry place. Besides cooking, almond oil can also be used for skin and hair care.